Impulses are being redirected. We are living in an artificially induced state of consciousness that resembles sleep. The movement was begun 8 months ago by a small group of scientists who discovered, quite by accident, these signals being sent through...
Got one that can see.
The poor and the underclass are growing. Racial justice and human rights are non-existent. They have created a repressive society, and we are their unwitting accomplices.
Got one that can see.
Projections show that by the year 2025, not only America, but the entire planet will be under the protection and the dominion of this power alliance. The gains have been substantial, both for ourselves and for you, the human power elite.
I think that's something. Take a look at this.
Got one that can see.
To chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Got one that can see.
And I've just received word that our forces have won a major victory. The underground terrorist network has been destroyed here on the West Coast. We are off crisis alert. The situation is normal again.
Got one that can see.
We have just received a report that New York City is under attack.
On page 153. At the count of 3, everyone should be on page.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
Thank you all. Terrorism, terrorist, terror organization, terrorist attacks, terrorism, terrorist network, terrorist attacks, terrorist group, terrorists, terrorist, terrorists, instruments of terror, the terror network, terror cells, terrorists, terrorizing terror and murder. Terrorism, terrorists, a tool of terror, torture. It's the third time I've said that. I'll probably say it 3 more times. See, in my line of work, you got to keep repeating things over and over and over again for the truth to sink in, to kind of catapult the propaganda. Every nation in every region now has a decision to make. Either you are with us or you are with the terrorists. Either you're with us, either you love freedom and with nations which embrace freedom, or you're with the enemy. There's no in between. You're either with us or you're with the enemy. That's clear. I will continue to make that clear. It's the third time I've said that. I'll probably say it 3 more times. See, in my line of work, you got to keep repeating things over and over and over again for the truth to sink in, to kind of catapult the propaganda. Saddam Hussein, Saddam Hussein,
Saddam Hussein,
Saddam Hussein,
Saddam Hussein,
Saddam, Saddam, Saddam,
Saddam,
Saddam, Saddam, Saddam, Saddam, Saddam, Saddam,
Saddam, Saddam Hussein.
It's the third time I've said that. I'll probably say it 3 more times. See.
War and danger. danger.
Continuing danger.
Hour of danger.
Very, very dangerous world.
A grave new threat.
Horrific acts of atrocities.
Murderous regimes
Dedicating to killing us.
tyranny and terror.
Slaughtered thousands.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Weapons programs.
The deadliest of weapons.
Terrible weapons. Nuclear weapons.
Nuclear weapons.
Poison gas.
Torture chambers. Mass graves.
Deadly technologies.
Radical ideology of hate.
Terror threats.
Terror.
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 War on terrorism.
War against terrorism. Thousands of dangerous killers, schooled in the methods of murder, often supported by outlaw regimes, are now spread throughout the world like ticking time bombs set to go off without warning.
You scared, run around like the plane about to crash.
Weapons, 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 weapons of terror, terrible weapons, weapons of mass destruction, chemical weapons, weapons of mass destruction, dangerous weapons, even more dangerous weapons, biological weapons, chemical agents, chemical weapons, chemical attacks, chemical and biological weapons, chemical and biological weapons, ballistic missiles, chemical or biological weapons, chemical or biological attack, chemical and biological attacks, poisons, deadly gases, the biological or chemical weapon instruments of terror, the instruments of mass death, weapons of mass destruction, nuclear weapon, nuclear weapon, nuclear weapon, nuclear weapons, nuclear weapon, bomb, nuclear weapons or nuclear program, nuclear weapons program, nuclear scientists, holy nuclear warriors, nuclear program and nuclear weapons, nuclear weapon, nuclear technology, biological or chemical, or a nuclear weapon. Thanks for coming. It's the third time I've said that. I'll probably say it 3 more times. See, in my line of work, you got to keep repeating things over and over and over again.
He has cold-blooded killers.
Constantly having to adjust. My strategy has not changed. The tactics to conduct this war do change, whether it be in Iraq or Afghanistan or on the home front. That means I've got a pretty good crystal ball. If I could anticipate all of that, I couldn't have. But I knew, and I believe systems of government create resentment and hate. In other words, if you don't have hope, you're more likely to be attracted to an ideology that says it's okay to go kill somebody, including yourself. And
global terrorism, global terrorism, global terrorism, global terrorism, 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 terrorism.
The evil terrorists. Terrorists, 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 terrorists,
terrorists, terrorists, terrorists, terrorists,
terrorists,
terrorists, terrorists,
terrorists, terrorists, terrorists, terrorists, terrorists, terrorists, terrorists, terrorists, terrorists, terrorists.
I'll probably say it 3 more times.